Hey, it's Gothy, and updatey stuff. Yes. Um, my lip looks really bad. I had a bit of a not a huge episode, but a little episode last night, and pulled the skin off my lips. So it's a thing. Yeah. Um. So first thing, look at my gloves. Aren't they awesome? They're so warm. Like I've been having issues where my right hand has been like ridiculously cold, like much colder than my left. Um, and it doesn't seem to happen too much. Like even though they're fingerless, my hand stays fairly warm, and they're really cool. Um, so there's a girl, and I didn't ask her if I could say who she was and stuff. So I'll just like err on the side of caution. But yeah, she hand dyed some yarn, and then knitted these for me, and they're so awesome. They're so warm and lovely, and I love them. Um, so yeah, they're cool. So Illidan is just making his way under the blanket. And he does it by like sticking his ass up in the air and then like forcing his head under, and then his ass just slowly follows. So, yeah. Um, Stitching wise, I was working on my gorgeous, the Bossy Threads one, and I don't know, I'm not feeling it because I decided to do the back stitching around the top before I go and finish the stitching down the bottom. I just can't be bothered. I'm just unpacking my bag here because I went to a craft day. It was a kinky craft day, but I went to a craft day on the weekend, and I didn't do any kinky stuff. Like it was this whole thing is like called Stitch and Hitch, so it was like craft and rope bondage, shibari. So I didn't actually do anything with the rope bondage stuff. Um, Maybe next time, because it looks like it's going to be a regular thing. Where's my Tombow? Oh no, I'll put it in that. But it was really cool because I got to sit down and I got to talk to other people, and two of the other ladies that showed up, because it was a women's only, like female identifying only event. Um, there was two other girls there who were cross stitching. So yeah, so I I got a little bit more done on um, my Labyrinth sampler. Not a lot. I started doing Hoggle, and I've started Sarah next to him. And then I realised that I didn't have some of the colours that I thought I'd put into the little box that I've got here. So I didn't have the colours that I thought I had. So I ended up starting something new. Was I made some patterns up pretty much for this event, and they're like BDSM patterns. Um, they're on my Etsy if anyone is interested. Um, so I've done things like one says master, one says mistress. Um, there's a few more that I've got to finish doing, and I will get to them. But yeah, so I've been designing stuff. So I started one of them for myself because I do need to like start model stitching my stuff. Um, I just need to. So I need to pull this out of here anyway. Needle can go onto the magnet. Where's the magnet? Where's the magnet? There it is. Scissors need to come out too. So I started the. I was gonna say rope bunny. This is just a scrap of hand dyed Ada. So I'm stitching it differently to the way that I designed the one that's in my Etsy store, just so that it fits better on the fabric. But yeah, and it's done so far in Fiberlicious, and um, it's something. It's hazy rainbow, so it's like a light pastel-y sort of one. So this one's gonna say rope bunny. So that's yeah. I was going to work on Arthas too. Not the big Arthas, but the small one. But I didn't get around to doing it. I've got to sort everything. And I took my pencils and some colouring books and stuff too. and didn't end up doing any colouring, but I had a Wimpy, so we'll put those away in a minute. You stay there? Yes. Okay. So that's that. What I also did start doing was the other night I started doing one of these posters. So I'm doing this one in watercolors actually, and it's really hard to get because it's such a big picture. So these ones, the little flowers, they're these pearlescent. They're a pearlescent paint, pearlescent like watercolor. So they've got like glitter in them. I don't know how well. I don't think that's showing up at all, but yeah. So this is where. So I'm basically making them like super colorful and trippy, and you know I'm very proud of my shading so far. Not 100% in everywhere, but yeah. And on this side, I'm just gonna put it upside down because it's easier. So yeah, I'm very happy with this so far. It's coming along nicely. It's gonna take a long time, basically, but yeah. So this paper is really good. Like these posters are really good for watercolor because they're quite thick. It's a little bit bent in now because of just the way that I was holding it and stuff, and like I've got it just the cardboard that came with it. So yeah. So it's a little bit bent now, but it's still good. It'll straighten. Like it's not a huge deal. It's not warped because of the water. And I've been using my which one is it? My Pentel Aqua brush for it. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Apart from that, I've just been trying to like catch up on stuff. I've got to do some more cleaning. I'm so behind in cleaning. House stuff. It might be another month before we actually get to move, but the deposit and everything has been paid. It's all good. It's going to happen. It's just about waiting. I also left placement. I kind of had enough, and we sort of sat down and we spoke about it, and yeah, it just sort of came that we both sort of agreed that it wasn't working and it was no huge deal, and yeah, so that's not happening. So I got to find somewhere else now. But I've got a list of places that I've got to contact. I started contacting some last week. I haven't heard back from a lot of them. But I mean, I've got until 2018 to finish this course. So I mean, even if like the next couple months I don't get any placement, and then I do get placement after that, it's no huge deal. I've got time to play with. I'm going to start doing some of the other assessments that are not placement dependent, just so that they're done. And yeah, we'll go from there. I don't think what else. That's about it. Like, it hasn't been a very interesting week. It's just been like it's been busy, but it's been busy with like not with stuff that I can like show for it. Having been busy, that's the thing. Oh wait, there is another thing that yeah, when it loads. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but me and the neighbours, the ones that live behind us, it's on. Like, it's fucking on. Pokemon Go. This is like my area. But yeah, there's no Pokemon near me. Basically. Why are you walking down the street? I'm not there. I'm like there. But yeah, this is the thing. It drains the battery so much, but I have some pretty decent Pokemon. So yeah. Why are you not scrolling? No, no, not the eggs. This is really difficult to do because I can't actually see what I'm doing. Yeah. So Scyther is my strongest Pokemon. I caught him on the way to the Stitch and Hitch. So I don't have many Pokemon because there's not too many in my area, and because you actually have to, leave the house. Yeah, I don't have too many. I did, however, Like the other day, I think probably Thursday. No, it was Friday morning. Um, Andrew had to go to the bank to get the check to put the deposit in. So on the way home, like I went to the library while he did that. So he drove me home. On the way home, we drove past a Bulbasaur, and I'm like, and it's like, oh, like we drove past too quickly, and I didn't get to tap him and catch him and stuff. So when I got home, I got on the scooter, and I went down to where the Bulbasaur was, because it's like there's a pub just down the road from me, and it was out the front. So I get there on the scooter, and like I pull over into the side and stuff, and I'm sitting there and I'm catching this Bulbasaur just as this lady was like parked in like a similar sort of spot, like across a couple of car parks. And she like pulls out and she sees me sitting there and she goes, "Yeah, I caught one too," and then drove off. I was like, "Oh my god, yes." So yeah. So then I just like did a couple of circles around my local area and like caught a couple things. Um, it drains the battery a lot. Like I actually bought this power bank, which isn't bad. Um, it doesn't last as long as I thought it would, truthfully, but it does give me some power back, so that's cool. And I got into the Legion beta for the World of Warcraft, so I've been doing that, and I love Demon Hunters. They are so good, and I've been wanting to do nothing but like put spoilers and stuff up, but I'm not going to because I'm not a horrible person. I have been taking some videos and stuff like that, and I might like compile them and put them on YouTube, and if people want to watch, they can watch, whatever. And if there is something that you want to ask about Legion, you can now ask me because I'm in Legion, so yeah, I might know. And I'm probably going to go play Legion right now, actually. Or I might play Overwatch, we'll see. So Overwatch competitive mode is out, and I've been working on that. I've been playing a little bit of the Heroes of the Storm competitive mode, and I started another new character with a friend of mine who's just gotten back into World of Warcraft, because I went and saw the movie again, and he came with me, and now he's playing WoW again. So, yeah. Lots of gaming. Like, this week is just pretty much going to be gaming, a little bit of cleaning and house stuff and that. Finding, like, contacting places for placements. But the thing is with that is because of my phone anxiety and stuff, it gets kind of difficult. And there are some days where I just can't even face it at all, so those days will just sort of be doing other stuff. Do some assessments this week, maybe just one or two, like, yeah. So I did, like, where is it now? It's in that folder over there. Never mind. I did like a proper guide for my assessments now, so I've got 16 assessments left. And then I've got to do the rest of the hours, and then I'm done. So not too bad. Yeah. And what else? What are my plans for this week? It's pretty much just, yeah, entertaining myself, that kind of thing. Not spending any money because, ouch. And then I've got a lunch and a fetish party this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. There are people out, like, there's like a park, like a reserve way, behind my house. There's like a path, and then there's like a drainage sort of flood area. Then on the opposite side, there's like football fields and netball fields and like a track, like athletics track and stuff. And I can hear people out there talking about Pokemon. So they're probably walking through looking for Pokemon, because I know there are Pokemon in the football field, but there's not really an easy way to get over there. I either have to go to the top of this end of the street or this top of the block and then go around. So I will one day, but because it's been overcast and like threatening to rain, and I don't have a cover for my scooter, so yeah. And then I've also got to just work out, like, whether do I need to get two battery, like, power packs or something, like, just to keep my phone going, because it drains the battery so much. Like, it legitimately just drains it. Like, I don't even have an old phone. Like, my phone's still pretty new, and just... Pull your battery up along to Pokemon. So, yes. I think that's it. There's not really much happening. I swear this week, though, I will edit some more colouring videos and put them up. And I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colouring videos to film. And then edit those. And there was something else that I wanted to film as well, and now I can't remember. It's gonna bug me now, and I'm not gonna be able to remember. Oh, that's gonna shit me. But, yes, that is all for now. I will go, and I will go do stuff. I should actually make some lunch, because it's like 2, so it's like past lunch, but I forgot to eat again. So, yeah. Oh, books. I went to the library, I borrowed a whole bunch of books, you can see them. That pile that's like there. Yeah, there's those. And there's a couple that wouldn't fit on the pile just because they're big, thin books. But yeah, went to the library. I am currently reading The Drowning Girl by Caitlin Kiernan. Someone recommended it on the last video that I put up last week. So I actually went to the library and borrowed it. And I also put like a bunch of reserves on stuff, so I'm going to be reading a lot of library books again. I was trying to like avoid the library, and then it's just like, yeah. But I got I don't want to pick them up and carry them over. I'll do that another time. But there's some interesting ones, and it's a mix of YA and adult. So yeah, books. I got the books to read, and I think that's it. That really is it. It's not been very, like I said, it's been busy, but not busy that I have something to show for it. It's just been, hey, do this and get this together and do this, and yeah. So right now it's just cleaning stuff that I've got to do, but I did a bunch of cleaning yesterday, and I'm just like, no. I still did the rest of the kitchen too. Damn it. When we move, I swear to God, we're getting a freaking dishwasher because I'm sick of washing dishes. I'm so sick of having to cook and then wash dishes. Like, it's just, I'm over it. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some food. And I'm probably gonna play Legion. Because I have a problem. That problem is World of Warcraft. So, I'll see you guys later.